All right, what's going on, guys? Me, Relegation here. We're back with a video. Today, we're going to be going over the 26-27 Premier League table, and I'm going to be predicting it. We're going to see how close we can get to at the end of the season. We'll come back and relook at this, but we're going to test my ball knowledge today, and let's see how well we do. But of course, we won't see it till the end of the season. So I'm a Man United fan, so obviously this list is probably going to be a bit biased, but let's get into it. All right, so here we are. Here's our little tier listing right here. We got all the teams down here. Let's start this off with, we're going to start off with the relegation teams. Who do I think is going to finish last? Honestly, the safest pick is to pick some of the newly promoted teams. I don't necessarily know a whole lot about Hull, Ipswich, or Coventry, but I think Hull's going to finish 20th. Don't know too much about them. New to the Premier League. I don't even know if they've been in the Premier League ever. That shows you how little I know about Hull. Yeah, we'll see what they do. I'm probably gonna who do we think is gonna go 19th? I'm gonna be honest, I think Ipswich finishes 19th, either 18th or 19th. Again, similar, they've been in the Premier League fairly recently, but I don't think any of the other teams are going to finish below them. I want Coventry to, I think Coventry has the potential to finish more mid-table here, but like I can't see like a Brentford or like Palace or Fulham or any of these other teams finishing in this bottom relegation zone. So I'm going to go Coventry. Ooh, it could be Tottenham. Could be Tottenham though. Nah. We're going to go Coventry. I think this is what the relegation zone is going to look like. There's not much to go off of with these three teams. They're promoted. I mean, that's how it's been for the past couple seasons. The teams that get promoted get relegated. It's actually quite surprising that Leeds... Actually, no. We're going to go Coventry at 17th, and I think Leeds get relegated. I forgot about Leeds, actually. I think Coventry has potential to finish above them. If not, nah, actually, we're going to stick to our guns. Stick to our guns here. Leeds is going to finish 17th. Coventry is going to get relegated. This mid-table section is really like a toss-up. I think Forest finished 16th. They haven't been like super great as of recently. They're not terrible, but they're not amazing. Put them 16th. This is really a toss-up. I think Fulham's 15th. They're a mid-table team, but they're gonna finish in the lower half. See, I don't know a whole lot of the signings for what some of these lower teams have been making. I can't lie. I'd only really focus on the big six for the most part. Obviously, Man United is my bread and butter, what I focus on with news, but I haven't heard a whole lot about any of these teams. They're not really that relevant either. But yeah, 15th, we're going to go Fulham. For 14th, I think is a good spot for Everton. They did just sign Brennan Johnson. I don't think that's going to change their trajectory as a club very much, but I don't see them finishing. I mean, they could finish like 11th or 12th, but I don't know about. Nah. Maybe Everton could be decent. We'll hold off on Everton. This is tough, Loki. I didn't think this was going to be this hard. We'll put a Brentford at 14th. I think they're a pretty mid-table team. I think 14th is a good spot for them. I don't think Brentford's much higher. I think Brentford at 14th makes a lot of sense. Then I think I'm going to follow them up with Brighton. Well, they're going to lose Baliba, who's coming to United. Here we go, coming soon. Hopefully that gets done pretty soon. But yeah, Brighton 13th, I think that's good. And then obviously Palace at 12th. Well, not 20th. 12th. If you know the running joke that Palace always finishes 12th, I think Palace at 12th. You just have to. Okay, this is where, I mean, 11th is probably good for an Everton. Yeah. I think 11th is good for Everton. I think that's where they belong. I don't think they belong up in the top 10. I think we have a good selection of top 10 teams here. Next, for 10th, I'm deciding between Tottenham or Sunderland. I think they're going to be 10th and 9th. I'm going to go Sunderland at 9. We have to bring this up a bit. Why is this like glitching, bro? Sunderland's going to go at 10. I think Tottenham's going to bounce back. Sunderland, I forget where they finished last season. I think they were in the top 10 or close. They might have been 12th. They're either 12th or above. I'm pretty sure. Actually, let me just look it up. I act like I can't look it up. Wow, some of these squads were way better. Sunderland was 17th. Well, we'll put that to the side. Strictly, this list does feel kind of like just straight name value. It's safe. I'm trying to get the most right here. I think Newcastle has to go next. They have to go next. I don't think they had a good transfer window. They lost Anthony Gordon. Dan Burns, their captain. Dan Burns, a legend, by the way. But like, I don't know. I feel like they didn't have that good of a transfer window. Okay, for seventh, I'm gonna put Bournemouth. They lost Areola or whatever. I think that's who their coach was. They lost their manager. They don't have the same manager again. So they had a really good season last year. They made the Europa League, but I think 7th is where they'll finish this time around. This is more your European spots now. 7th actually did get you the Europa League last year. 8th got the Conference League. Wow. So if it sticks to that, if the Champions League is where we have 5 teams again, Bournemouth would make another Europa League appearance, and then Newcastle in the Conference League. I think that's fair. Low-key Villa should be lower. Well, actually, I don't know. We'll put Villa here. They signed Garnacho. That might drag them down as a club. I was a Garnacho Glazer at one point in time, but I cannot get behind that now. Okay. This is where the real fun starts to come. The top 5. Who are we going to pick for the top 5, and who is going to be our winner? So at the 5th spot, I think it's going to be Liverpool. They finished 5th last season. I think they're going to finish 5th again. They signed Konate and Arujo. Or no, they lost Konate. Sorry. I mixed up I forgot. He was already on Liverpool, but now he went to Real Madrid. And then they got Arujo as they're going to have Arujo and a not washed, but like an aging Van Dijk back there. Their defense kind of buns, but still overall a decent squad. So I think I'm going to go 5th. I think I'm going City. City's 4th. Lowest finish City's had in a minute is what I'm predicting. No Pep, no Rodri. It's going to look interesting. It's going to be a new type of season for City. This might be frustrating to all 4 of their fans, but yeah, I think they're gonna have to go 4th. I also just hate them. So with these 3 teams left, obviously, as you can see in the flag, I'm biased, and this team always finishes 2nd. But we're gonna go Chelsea. Chelsea at 3rd. I think they got Morgan Rogers. They lost Cucurella. Yeah. Oh, City also signed Elliot Anderson. I forgot about that, actually. City finishing. No. Okay. I hate City, but I think they actually have to go 3rd. Chelsea 4th. I think that this makes the most sense. As much as I want to hate on City, I can't see Chelsea being above them. I'm gonna put United 2nd. As much as I want to put. Ooh, we'll bring these both up here. Put them both at 2nd. I got to think about this. Because I obviously don't want this to be I'm trying to keep this as unbiased as I can. Does United have the best squad? We made good signings. We have Tielemans and we're going to get Balaba. I think if United somehow signed a left back, if we somehow got Lewis Hall from Newcastle, which I don't think is going to happen, but if that somehow did happen, screw it. We got to back our team. Arsenal always finishes 2nd. Come on, United's winning the Premier League next season. This is my Premier League table. We'll zoom out a bit so you can see it all. This is my Premier League table. We got Manchester United, Arsenal. Yep, there it is. I'm feeling good about this. I think we have the potential of a squad to somewhat do this, but Arsenal would have to like do Arsenal things and have a crazy choke. I think they do have the best squad in the Premier League all around. Nah. We gotta back it. We'll come back and see what this is. Hopefully this ages well. This is my tier list. Come on, United, let's go. Thank you guys for watching. Who do you guys think is gonna win the Premier League next season? Put that down in the comments. We'll see what actually happens. So we'll come back and revisit this back in like May when the season's done. So if you guys want to make predictions on the Premier League matches, make sure you guys are using Onyx Odds. Use code Maddie. Spend $10 and get 50 bonus picks when using my code. Thank you guys. Come on. Manchester's red. Let's go.